The path of the saints give us a perfect cosmology. That is the structure of creation, which reveals to us a direct path from the lower to the higher worlds and beyond. Now, let us look at the structure of creation according to the path of the masters. The saints and masters call this practice dying while living. By withdrawing our consciousness to the third eye and listening to the music of the sound current, the audible life stream, our mind and soul together rise out of the tomb of this mortal body and become free from it. By the grace of the Master, we cut asunder our attachments with this mortal world, and we forget its troubles and miseries. Daily, through the practice of Shabd meditation, we die. We die to live, to enjoy the eternal bliss and peace of our true home, and live forever. First, what we must realize is when the mystics and saints speak of the planes of creation, they are not just talking about dimensions or worlds in the outer universe. What they are describing are states and stages of consciousness within oneself that can be directly experienced through the mystical ascent by way of meditation. It is about an inward journey of attention through the various coverings that veils our immortal soul. It is a journey without a distance, as our immortal soul has never really left its true home. Every level of consciousness through the mystical ascent is within you. As the Master Jesus said, the kingdom of heaven is within you. He also said, in my Father's house within you are many mansions, that is, planes of consciousness. And now, let us journey through the map of consciousness as given by all the mystics, masters, saints, and sages, who stand true and has never changed their message throughout time. Within the early Persian wisdom schools of Surat Shabd Yoga, the journey of the soul starts from the physical world, and it ends in Sach Khand, that is the true home, And so I will briefly discuss today the structure of creation from the spiritual perspective of the saints of Sant. The physical world, with all its celestial stars and galaxies, physical matter only exists within the physical world. And this is where a spiritual master finds his disciples and initiates them into the light and sound that is the Logos, or the living word. The astral world, it is a large universe, much larger than the physical world. Physical matter does not exist within the astral world, just sensory perceptions. And now we move up to the causal world. It is a vast universe that is even larger than the astral world. Neither physical matter nor sensory perceptions exist within the causal world. Just our ideas and concepts exist on this plane. Trikirti, the highest region of the causal world, has 3 mountains of light. It is the home of the universal mind power, where human karmas have their origin. Kau, the god of time and death, which is equivalent to the Gnostic demiurge, is the supreme ruler of the physical, the astral, and the causal worlds. Time and space only exist within these 3 worlds. Kau Naranjan is also known as Lord Brahm in the Hindu tradition. Within the Bible, his name is Jehovah. Now, Lord Brahm, who is also Jehovah, is the ruler of the lower worlds of illusion, time, space, mind, and matter. His agents in the lower worlds are Brahma, Vishnu, and Shiva, and Maya. And these 4, Brahma, Vishnu, Shiva, and Maya, created the 84 million life forms using the 5 elements and the 3 gunas. And the 3 gunas of manifestation, where we find ourselves experiencing the earth plane, are sattva, rajas, and tamas. And it is these 3 elements that the lesser creator gods molded and manifested the material plane. As we can see, the lower worlds, as high as they go, is to the universal mind power. Now, this is the source of most all religions. Most all religions worship the god of karma, Jehovah or Brahm. The cosmic egg, or universal mind power, is the simulation soul trap that keeps us on the wheel of 84. That is, until we are born from above and spiritually birthed or hatched out of this cosmic dilemma. These archetypes are not the supreme reality. They are lesser emanations that exist only in the lower 3 worlds. Kau Naranjan, Lord of the lower Brahmanda egg, also referred to as Brahm or Jehovah. These are merely archetypes for the laws that govern the lower creation. Kau literally means time, and with time comes all the laws of death. He is the universal mind, and this is what creates and sustains the three lower worlds, and all that is perishable, and it allows no access into Parabrahm. That is, until the soul is cleansed of all worldly and psychic desires. His job is to delay the soul in its unfoldment in order to strengthen and prepare the soul for self and God realization. The sound of his creations is the sound of Om, or and this is what most yogis consider to be the highest God. This is the God that is worshipped and prayed to in almost every religion. And now we enter into the higher aeons, where we start the regions of Parabrahm, which consist of Daswan Dwar, Mahasuna, and Banwa Gufa. Time and space do not exist within these higher worlds of Parabrahm. Daswan Dwar is the 10th gate. One of the central attractions in Daswan Dwar is Lake Mansarovar, a vast pool of immortality, where the human soul totally gets cleansed from past impressions. Mahasun is the great void. It consists of impenetrable darkness, and although the individual soul contains the light of several physical suns, it is impossible for it to successfully cross Mahasun without the essential guide of a perfect living master. Banwa Gufa is the revolving cave. Self-realization occurs within Banwa Gufa, and the individuated soul thoroughly enjoys a wonderful state of spiritual ecstasy. And now we raise ourselves to the realm of Sach Khand. This is our true home. The disciple finally absorbs in Sat Purush. Sat Purush is the totality of all consciousness, and this is the ultimate creator, Sakcha Allah. God realization occurs only in the realm of Sach Khand. The drop of water that is the individual soul finally merges with the ocean, and the disciple permanently realizes that the perfect living master and the indwelling teacher is not different from Sat Purush, but rather they are one and inseparable. Although Sach Khand is the last and final stage of the spiritual journey, there exist within Sach Khand 3 further realms of deeper mystical union and intensification. Alak Lok, the invisible region. Agam Lok, the inaccessible region. Anami Lok, the nameless region. Upon merging with Sat Purush, the spirit is taken up farther into the vast depths of the utmost extents of the Absolute, experiencing what no words, thoughts, or actions can ever describe. The entire spiritual journey is a path of pure love. It is open to all human beings that have been incarnated on the physical plane. And the inner master and the great teacher within is the only way to the absolute truth. The only means of escape from this world of pain and misery is to eradicate and transcend our karmas and to merge in its essence. The mind within us is the only one obstacle preventing us from going in and seeing God or the inner master. For the ego sets up a barrier that shuts out its divine light. This obstacle can be overcome only by merging our soul with God's divine essence, known as the sound current, the logos, or the Shabda. This direct path into the Godhead is within your own precious body. And only by going within can the royal highway of God realization be found.